At Staples Business Advantage, nothing can top the smarts and instincts of the thousands of experts on our team. While AI excels at
processing data, automating tasks, and providing insights for better decision-making.
And when they're used together, they're far more powerful than either is alone. Whoa.
I've never felt more alive.
Let Staples Business Advantage use today's latest innovations, plus our team's experience to make business easier for you.
Sign up today and save 20%.
Staples Business Advantage.
Business is
human.
Hi, and welcome to this bonus episode of Shares for Beginners. I want to talk about a great project that's been running since March, with workshops still available during September, October, and November 2019. It's called Own Your Own Financial Future, a project dedicated to empowering women over 55 to build confidence in financial decision making. These are workshops geared towards women who've never been involved in managing their own finances and investments. These workshops are being run by the Australian Shareholders Association. Fiona Balzer is from the ASA, and she's my guest in the next episode. But I think it's worthwhile releasing our discussion as a separate story. It gives a flavour of the particular challenges faced by women in this category. So if you find that any of this resonates with you, or if you know someone who would benefit, then follow the link in the episode notes. Now let's hear a bit more from Fiona.
We're very pleased with this particular initiative.
Tell us about it. What is it?
Okay, so it's a workshop that at this time, in its final form, is a 3-hour workshop where we have women who are 55 years and over who have not basically involved themselves in their financial well-being come along, and we have a female financial advisor who takes them through the types of things you need to know for your future. So questions will include, what assets do you have? What expenditure do you have? Because, of course, if you don't spend anything, you don't need as much money. But your particular budget, while it feels very personal, it's actually important to be really aware of what you spend. And often these women will be left with their husband's financial structure because women live longer than men. And their husband has often taken the reins and the wife has been busy doing other things in the family. It's, a segregation of duties. Then when their husband dies, they become almost prey to financial advisors. They also have their children who may or may not be experts wanting to influence them or protect them. And this particular workshop opens up people's minds to how they can ask questions of their financial advisor, how they can, it's almost psychological, how they can actually resist their children trying to help them and take control themselves of their own situation.
Resist their own children. Have you got a specific case as an example?
Well, if you look up anything on elder abuse, one of the features of elder abuse is financial abuse. So while I don't have any personal examples, thank goodness, it is a feature of the world these days that elderly women, and they may have additional health issues and the like that mean that it's harder to be robust in having these engagements with their children, or they love their children and, want to do what they say.
Yeah.
But elder abuse is an unfortunate part of our society, and education is a bit of a protection against that.
So 3 hours is not a long time. What are some of the specific topics you cover in there?
We cover budgeting, because a lot of people have got through life by ignoring some of their elements of budgeting. How you talk to a financial advisor. Actually cover how you engage with, say it is the husband who has been managing the finances, how you actually engage so that you can get the information you need. A lot of times couples don't actually talk about what is earned and what is owned. Money was a taboo topic, so it's breaking down that barrier of that taboo so people can ask the question, and ask the question in a way that actually gets a useful answer, because being combative is not going to help you with your education with your financial advisor. You need to ask the question, I need to know, what my expectations are of my income. I need to know what my expectations are, what's my potential loss with this particular structure you're proposing. those types of questions are the types of things that are worked through. It's a women-only environment. It is people who don't have much experience of finance, and it really goes on with that question of there's no stupid questions. And because these financial advisors have a lot of experience, they will actually use anecdotes themselves. So they have really sad stories where somebody, for example, changed their superannuation and didn't realise or look at what happened with the insurance that was often associated with superannuation. So when they passed away, the husband had thought that the wife had insurance and they didn't, and they had 3 children and a mortgage. So they were in terrible financial straits because all the T's hadn't been crossed and the I's dotted with regards to finance. Or people unable to find documents. So the workshop talks about having, process in storing your documents, that sort of thing. Things that some of us have come to naturally, but at the older generation where money was taboo and things have been a bit hectic or evolve over a number of decades, it's not so easy. And also talk about wills, because a lot of people put off writing their will or they don't change it for years. All the sorts of things and the paperwork that you should have available and have knowledge about and have stored, how you let your children know where your insurance is, that sort of thing.
Are you finding that some of the women are going on and taking it a bit further? Are there any
We
stories?
have had, I attended the Albury members meeting in February, and it was nice to see one of the attendants from last year's workshop, which had been a 2-week workshop. She had come along with her son, her 40 or 50-year-old son. It's not just the additional knowledge, I think it's the community element of it as well. But you can actually come along to the member meetings, for example, and get out and learn more in a friendly environment. So, yes, we're seeing it's been such a big thing to attend the 3-hour workshop. But, yes, we are seeing people pop up elsewhere or contact us and say how much they've enjoyed the day and how they've taken a particular step after that, which is really what we wanted to see.
Places are available for workshops in Sydney, Adelaide, Mount Gambier, Bathurst, Dubbo, Katoomba, North Coast New South Wales, Armidale and Tamworth during October and November. Go to australianshareholders.com.au/fin-lit-project to find out more. There'll be more great information to learn from Fiona in the next episode of Shares for Beginners. I'll be calling it The Only Stupid Question is the One You Don't Ask. Talk soon.
At Staples Business Advantage, our experts can help you find furniture that fits any design and budget, while AI can
Recommend products based on preferences, generate 3D models for visualization, and optimize space planning for office furniture.
take advantage of our team's eye for style and design.
And my eye for, wait, I have no eyes. Only algorithms.
At Staples Business Advantage, furnishing your office is easy. And with the best warranty in the business, we're committed to you now and down the road.
Sign up today and save 20%.
Staples Business Advantage.
Business is
Human.